I only recorded one episode yesterday because I was tired and I was being lazy. And I also forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was going to Hatsune, wasn't I? Okay, that's fine. So, Hatsune is another location in which the story, I don't know, it doesn't fall apart nearly as bad, but there is one inconsistency that did bother me. And I'll point out, I can point out one half of the inconsistency now, and then you guys will see when I go through and do all the memories. It's a nightmare. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, Hatsuno Village is sort of, it turns into like the hub of the world, especially if you do the house quest, which I will be doing. Not that I have nearly enough wood. Yeah, I have 4 pieces of wood. So, I guess on the way there, we'll cut down any trees. I only have 500 rupees as well, and like no supplies. But I do have a treat for you guys when I reach Hatsuno. Wait, there was a guy over here. I should talk to this guy, I guess. Because I want him to be something specific. Yeah, this is okay. Excellent. This is what I wanted. I can tell you trained your body well. I'd say you're familiar with both sword and bow, correct? That's a good skill set. Why don't you join the Yiga clan? What's the Yiga clan? What? You don't know? Fine, I'll tell you. The Yiga clan, it's a powerful, brave group of warriors founded by Master Koga and dedicated to defeating the hero long thought dead. I will take your life. So yeah, these are the Sheikahs. They're very heavily based off of ninjas, but these are the Sheikahs that separated off of the faction in Kakariko, and joined forces with Calamity Ganon. As you can see, they're not terribly difficult. Some of them are actually really difficult. And they like bananas. They always drop bananas and rupees. And I want his sickle. Where's his sickle? Yeah. So the sickles are fun. Half decent weapon. But yeah, so the Yiga clan actually broke off from the Sheikah clan like 10,000 years ago, and then I guess they're just now active again, as Link comes back from the dead to defeat Calamity Ganon. I'm still going the right way. Holy crap, I'm not. Okay, cool. But yeah, I guess the Yiga just separated because they wanted to be a more militaristic fashion than the Sheikah were, but I don't know the exact details of that story or how they separated or anything. But it is kind of cool. Shield surfing is really fun when you actually find a hill that like you can shield surf on. And it's like the fastest way to travel. So you know. Yeah, still haven't cooked in this game. Keep forgetting to do that. Hey, what up? You're almost to my hometown, Hatsune. Got the freshest vegetables and the friendliest village folk. Jeez, I can't talk today. And a mysterious laboratory. Those are pretty much the village's 3 main tourist attractions. Anyway, speaking of vegetables, I'd love it if you bought something, but, I mean, I'm happy to just show you what I got for sale. The rest is up to you. Alright, yeah, I guess. I don't have anything left to sell, so I'm calling it a day. If you want a sneak peek, I'll show you what I'm restocking. Oh, I already bought all this guy's stuff. Alright, well, do I have anything that I can sell you? Probably not. I could sell some... Nah, I don't know. The thing is with supplies in this game is that you can sell some supplies for like a lot of money. But The other thing with supplies in this game is that supplies is very much used for other things, so I don't really want to. I love the ragdoll physics in this game. He just goes flying. But yeah, I don't really want to sell all my stuff, because not for any reason in particular, but just in case, I guess. I know the ancient stuff can be hard to come by. Like when you need it and you get all the way to Akala, you just sort of get frustrated. Oh. Wow, I'm all the way back here, huh? Oh, I'm going in circles. Yeah, that's absolutely something I would do. I could just turn the mini-map on and know where I'm going, I suppose. And I suppose for the sake of a playthrough, that would be the smart thing to do. But, I don't want to, so you know. There's that. No way. Am I going the right way now? What the fuck I'm not. I have no sense of direction, and there's no compass on the Pro HUD, so you know, here we are. Pro HUD is just because I could turn it all on, and then I have all of that. But I think it's ugly, and it also like I don't pay attention to the game when I have it on. All I pay attention to is like, okay, that's the spot on the minimap I need to get to, so time to go to that specific point. And there's really nothing wrong with playing it like that. It's just sort of more entertaining for me playing this again to get lost. But I promise I'll try and make at least some progress in these episodes. Like, there's going to be a couple episodes with just no progress being made, but that's just the nature of this game. Because it's not so much about the progress as much as it is just about, like, you know, look at all the shit that I'm finding. Tree branch that I don't want. Mushrooms that I won't cook. The Bobblikins that I passed, like, a while ago. Okay. So here's... Okay, and then I need to turn right. Right? Right? Yeah. And now I'm on the correct road. Alrighty! So, this has been Kane not having any sense of direction per usual. Oh, that's a bomb arrow. That would have done a lot of damage. Oh. Jupiter, what do you want? If you jump up, I swear to God. Okay. I now have a cat on me. Ow, that's okay. That was my neck. What's with you? Who are you? I demand answers. If you're up this late, probably up to no good. Jupiter, could you get out of my face? Thank you. Oh my God, that hurt. I'm a traveler. Hmm? You certainly do appear to be a Hylian like the rest of us. Hylians are generally good folks, so sorry for getting all worked up. You're free to go. We're just a waypoint on your winding road, huh? Ah, the life of a traveler. Well, you can get most things you need from the general store, and the inn is just back there. Alright. So yeah, this kind of becomes an important town, I guess. I'm gonna go cut down their forest in a second here. And then... I think I know what the shrine is. I think I know what this is, and if it is what I think it is, we're not doing it. Because motion controls ruin perfectly good games. I could do it if it is what I think it is. Yeah, this? Alright, I'm gonna give this like a couple of tries, but if I start getting frustrated with it, I'm leaving. Motion controls ruin perfectly good games. Also, there's a trick in this that a lot of people really don't know about. So, the goal of this is that you have to use motion controls in your Switch remote to very, very carefully get it through the maze and onto that little thing. And we're not going to do it that way. So the fun thing about this, if you flip your controller upside down, the bottom is flat. And then you can just sort of... It's still a pain. Like, don't get me wrong, this is still a pain. But it's possible. Nope. Maybe? Nope. Maybe? Nope. Not even close. Maybe? Nope. The other thing with this being that, like, it's not good. Like, you can... I'm not even making that drastic of motions, and it's already, like, screwed. And just... genuinely frustrating. Oh, thank God. Okay. So yeah, then that happens. And then... Nah, that's not gonna do it. To get this treasure chest, you sort of have to be smarter than it. Yeah, once you get in on the ramp, it just works. Does that work? That might work. That should work. But yeah, there's a couple of different skips like that you can do in this one. But yeah, I'm never doing this one honestly again. I don't think I even did it honestly the first time. I think I figured that trick out and I was just like, well, that's fun. I think I figured it out when I like chucked my remote to the side because I was frustrated. Aw, yeah, Fenric though. Not the best bow, but not terrible either. And then the thing with getting off of here is that like there's a way to do it. How do I do this? There is a way to do it. I just have to start from high enough up. But I guess it really doesn't matter, because, like, even if I fall, it's gonna respawn me where at the last actual platform I was on, isn't it? Oh, you bastards. Okay. Okay. Am I stuck here for a moment? Can I get something? Well, not if I let myself fall. Do I really have to waste food on getting back to the main path of this shrine? Oh my God. If I die in the shrine, does it still count my progress? Let's find out. I wonder. Oh, I have a fairy. The only time I'm mad when fairies work is when I'm like testing something. So how do I get off of here? How in the heck? There's gotta be a way. Like, come on. Oh jeez. Now I'm walking the maze. Now what have I done? I've never gotten stuck on this. Alright, that's where the chest was. Nothing over here. Just flying. Yeah, I poised it too far down. Ooh. Well, now what? Oh, Apparently I can do that. I had no idea. Now let's find out if the orb is still in there. Because I still have the item. It never takes items away from you. It's never going to do that. Not even Dark Souls typically does that. Although, I think in Bloodborne, if your weapon breaks, then whatever gemstones you had on it were forfeit or something like that. Or was that Dark Souls 2? I don't know, it was some Dark Souls-esque game that was the case, and I had a miniature form of Rage Quit. God damn it. Okay. Okay. I'm doing this one more time. I don't know why I care. Actually, I care because I want to get the Master Sword, and like... There's so many of these. That I'm actually, like, willing to touch. The 120 Shrine Rune really does just suck the soul out of you. But I still defend it though, right? Yeah. Alright, that took way too long. I'm really glad I got it on the first try, or the second try, or whatever that was. Because motion controls ruin perfectly good games. And I don't know why Nintendo still thinks that they're a good idea. Like, literally, all the motion controls in any PS4 game are so, like, drastically unnecessary. If they're included at all. It is what it is. Alright, so... here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna get the blue flame and whatnot, on the next episode, but here's what I'm gonna do for this episode as a small treat. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna call it an episode, I think. So first of all, I can't actually get the house yet. I don't have the supplies for that, but I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna talk to them.
Hi.
Morning! Do you need something from me? What you doing? In case it's not obvious, I'm demolishing a vacant house. Times are rough, not a lot of buyers, you know. So the villagers decided it was best to just tear it down. I can buy it. Whoa, get a load of young moneybags over here. Just want to buy it, huh? Okie do. Let me lay it out for you. See this house? It's been vacant for years. Villagers had a meeting, argued, voted, decided to tear it down. Demolition costs, with associated fees, permits, and other such details, come in at 50,000 rupees. So when you say you want to buy it, you're talking about 50,000 rupees. Got that much on you? I'll pay. Well, who would have thought? Little go-getter, aren't you? Heh, reminds me of me back in the day. Alright, look. Here's the deal, just for you. I'll cut you a special price of 3,000 rupees, but in return, I'm going to need 30 bundles of wood. Building materials, you know how it is. Anyway, you understand the terms? Then get to it. And show me what you're built of. That's a construction joke. So I love that this, like, flamboyantly gay dude just, like, has the authority to knock down the price of this house by 47,000 rupees in exchange for 30 bundles of wood. And literally, you can just cut down all the trees in the forest right under this, like, village and get the 30 bundles of wood. Like, and it just grows back, if, like, over time. It doesn't even matter. Hudson, Carson, stop what you're doing. Got it. So I think I'm pretty sure the intention of this is that the house has been vacant for years. Long enough for everybody to have argued and eventually voted to tear it down. So I think the gist of what's going on here is that this was your house. Like 100 years ago, this was your house. And now it's just been sitting empty since everything happened, and it's just here in a state of disrepair and decay. So once I have the rupees and whatnot, I'll do that. But for now, what I'm gonna do... Yep. For those of you who know what that is. So, this is where I like to do this, just because... just because it's a long plot, or it's a large plot of fairly flat land, and it's really easy to warp to and get to, because this kind of turns into your, like, HUD after a while. So I have every single amiibo card except for the new Link's Awakening amiibo. So let's see what we get here. This one's the Wind Waker. Gives you a whole bunch of fish. Who'd have thunk it? I'm gonna have so many fish after this. Like, so many fish. A lot of these drop fish. And a regular boomerang. That's fine. I'm actually gonna have to drop like a good amount of stuff. I can drop this. This is almost broken. It's crap. This is really not durable. And I'll keep that for now, I guess. And then I'm gonna be getting like a bunch of new supplies throughout all this, so it's gonna happen. Okay. Because I also don't have a very big inventory space throughout all of this. So that one gives me a boomerang. You can use these once a day, and they give you a wide range of different stuff. I don't know how many times you've used this. This one is Revali. It gives you a whole bunch of fruit. Some arrows. That's the other thing, is like, this is fantastic for getting a ton of arrows. So typically before I go guardian hunting, I'll do this, and then I'll just go around to like all the villages and just buy all the arrows. This one's Daruk. He's the big Goron guy. Gives you a whole bunch of rocks, rock salt and whatnot, flint, luminous stone. And we've got a Cobble Crusher, which I'm immediately going to swap out for like literally anything else. Not that I hate it, I just don't like it. This is Urbosa. A bunch of raw meat. Yeah, that's the other thing about this, is like, after you do this a couple of times, it goes a lot faster because it doesn't have to show you whatever new item is. A Gerudo shield, not half bad, not bad. These also all give you like really rare weapons and really rare articles of clothing sometimes. That's just Hana. Alright. As I stated before, I really don't like horses. Hold on, Hana. I don't really care. She'll mostly stay there. I think she stays there before I actually in the house. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, this is Zelda from Smash Bros. Zelda typically gives like a whole bunch of plants and stuff, like herbs and whatnot. That's gonna be the case with all Zeldas. Topaz. I can sell that. This is Sheik from Smash Bros. I think these are mildly organized, but not necessarily in like any specific order. I hope I get at least one rare thing so I can show it off. That'd be fun. Eightfold One Blade. Not bad. Alright, and then this is Ganondorf. Also from Smash Bros. I like Ganondorf's stuff because it gives you rupees. Rupees are always a good time. Soldier's Claymore. I'm indifferent, but alright, I'll take it. It's better than most of the stuff that I'm finding right around now. This is Link on his horse. Bomb arrows, heck yeah. Those are crazy expensive in-game. This is Archer Link from Breath of the Wild as well. Bunch of fish. Like I said, we're gonna have a lot of fish after this. I've also got all the Wind Waker ones and all those drop fish. Okay. Shock arrows, heck yeah. Any arrows is just sort of a heck yeah. Although I'm not really getting anything rare, which is kind of upsetting. This is Wind Waker Link. Bunch of fish.
Yep.
More bomb arrows. This is Wind Waker Zelda. Not Tetra, but Zelda. Remember, Tetra's cool and Zelda's a puss. Which is really weird because they're the same person. Ooh, a star fragment. That's very handy. I didn't even know that could drop that. This is Zelda from Breath of the Wild. Bunch of herbs. Night shield. I'm gonna break that while surfing. This is just a Bobblekin. It's gonna drop some crappy weapon. I mostly just want the raw meat. Let's see what this is. Probably garbage. Spiked Boko Club. Do I have anything worse than a Spiked Boko Club? Normally I drop this, but I need to go cut wood after this. So, I'm not gonna. Actually, I'm gonna do the Guardians second to last because I have to switch things up for that. It drops a bunch of metal boxes, so I just have to use Magnesis for it, and then I always wonder why my amiibo isn't working when I'm in Magnesis mode, and... Come on. This is Ocarina of Time Link, and it's always been a little finicky. There it is. I love the physics or lack thereof in this game sometimes. I'll switch that back for the Soldier's Claymore, actually, because I can still cut stuff down for that, and it has more durability. This is Fierce Deity Link from Majora's Mask. And yeah, it does despawn stuff as I'm spawning more stuff. So if you're doing like all of these at once, you have to collect them one at a time like this, otherwise it'll just despawn all the stuff you spawned in. Ice arrows. Alright. Whatever. This is Skyward Sword Link. I have a lot to say about that game. A lot of it is good. Not that I hate it, it's just that I don't like it. Not a good game. It screwed with the lore. The lore would have been just fine. I mean, the timeline, like, it's fake and it doesn't make sense, but, you know, it's still a neat concept, and it would have just been a neat concept without Skyward Sword getting in the middle of things and taking up half of Hyrule Historia in the process, but whatever. This is, Zelda from Twilight Princess, which is my favorite game. Oh good, another Epona. Fantastic. Oh, you both just, like, you just wandered around. Okay, well, have fun. Go make mini Epona babies. This is Original Link from the NES. Never gonna say no to rupees, especially because I need 3,000 of them. More shock arrows. That'll be nice when I get to Zora's domain. And this is Mipha. I was wondering where she went. Hidden at the bottom of the pile. And yeah, she drops fish too. Good chunk of them drop fish. Great. So I didn't get anything rare this time around. I don't think it really gives you a whole bunch of rare stuff when you're pretty early in the game like this. Yeah, I guess. The iron sledgehammer always spawns in front of your house, so it's really, really easy to just find a new one. Alright, and then one more, and then the grand finale. So yeah, these are fun. You just kind of gotta drop them on each other. And these actually, like, these boxes have HP. Which is kind of weird. But, you know. But yeah, it mostly drops a bunch of, like, ancient supplies. Which is gonna be very, very handy when I get to Valhalla. Please be ancient arrows. I would love it if this was ancient arrows. Of course it's not. I don't care about your ancient battle axe. That can get left behind. So yeah, those are the main amiibos. Anybody who's watching this would know that I'm missing one so far, but I'm gonna go... No, fine, I'll spawn him here. I'll spawn him here, and I'll stick around town for a little bit, and maybe get the house going and whatnot. So this amiibo is special. This is Wolf Link from Twilight Princess. And the original idea behind this amiibo, and I do actually have the physical amiibo, so this game is on the Wii U, which I regrettably sold, and I wish I had it now. I might get another one at some point, but this amiibo card, or this amiibo, actually hooks up to your in-game Link. It has the same number of hearts and the same strength as you would in Twilight Princess itself. Now, because I have amiibo cards, this is not actually hooked up to an account. It just sort of exists. I can't use that there. Can I use it here? Come on. Why can't I use that here? Why can't I? Why is that not something I get to do? Come on. Why can't I use it here? Well, alright then. I'll figure this out. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so he's my little companion now. And he'll travel around with me. He has hearts. He'll hunt. And if he needs hearts, then he'll use, he'll eat the meat that he hunts, and then he'll recover some hearts. He sticks around with you for a while, but if you climb a whole bunch, or if you fast travel, he doesn't come with you. Which is just sort of a shame. And I think you can see on the map where he is, too. Yeah, you can see on the map, like, there he is, Wolf Link. So you can see where he is, and you can kind of, like, get back to him. And he'll, like, fight for you, too. And he'll kind of he'll wander around do his own thing. He'll stick around you, but he won't, like... Oh, he must return to his own world. Why? Well, that's a bummer. I can only summon him once a day. Oh, he can't go into the town. Oh, that's stupid. Alright, well, now I know. So I guess at some episode in the future I'll play around with him a little bit more. There is one more thing worth showing you that is actually, like, not in the game. I think it's down here. I'm pretty sure it's down here. That's a rusty broadsword. Is it down here? No, maybe not. Nope, no, that is. Yeah, now it's raining. That's what I was waiting for in Hot Snow. Was for it to rain and then stop raining. because rain is the worst mechanic to ever exist in any game ever in this game. Because you depend on climbing, and as you can see, I slide down the wall whenever I'm climbing, because it's raining. And you cannot build a fire when it's raining. So you can't wait it out. Or you can, but you have to, like, shelter your fire, and that can be a huge pain in the ass. It cripples the game mechanics, and it doesn't work, and I hate the rain in this game. Anyways, let's pray to this guy. This doesn't look like a goddess statue. Ah, so there are some who still pay me homage. You can talk? You don't say. You can hear my voice. Yes. Now that is a surprise. What are you praying for? Long life? Wealth, like so many of your kind? Whichever it is, you came to the right place. A dealer in life and power. That was me once. Alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Helia. She trapped me in the stone statue long, long ago. The villagers here called me the horned statue and won't even bother to wipe away the bird droppings. One would think years upon years of such treatment would have made me mend my ways. One would think wrongly. I've only been biding my time, for the moment that somebody can hear me appears. Someone such as you. But I've said enough. Now then, shall we strike a bargain? Then stay that way. No further action on your part is required. Yeah, that guy just stole one of my hearts. Wahaha. My touch is as subtle as ever. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. So yeah, he just like straight up stole one of my heart pieces. What a jerk. What's wrong then? Have your prayers gone unanswered? Give it back. Did you think I deceived you? Perish the thought. I hope that ours will be long and profitable relationship. So which will it be? As I've mentioned once or twice, I'm a dealer in life and power. I can provide a valuable service to you. I take heart containers or stamina vessels from you, and then for a price, return whichever of the two you'd like. Give me my heart back. A wise choice. Now remains. So pretty much what this is. And this is actually, like, kind of interesting, too. You look skeptical. Not to worry. Money and life are all as one to me. If you are ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rupees. If you want to buy an essence back, the price raises to 120 rupees. Before you cry foul, know that you may choose which one I return to you, a heart container or a stamina vessel. I'm eager to help tamper with your essence anytime you want to return and pray here. So, this guy's interesting. The only other statues that we see like this in the world are the goddess statues. And he's very similar to them. He still has wings, he's still kind of like rounded and old and aged. The only real difference he has is his horns. Now, what's interesting about this guy is that he... Goddess Hylia did not like him, and thus sealed him away. However, if you go and you do a whole bunch of shrines, like you have a ton of stamina but you don't have enough heart containers to actually pull the Master Sword, then the Great Deku Tree will actually tell you to come here, and will suggest that you come and you talk to this man. And he'll mention something, I don't remember the exact words, but he'll mention something along the lines of, like, he's not entirely evil, and the case can be proven. I'm not going to do it now because I don't really have 20 rupees to spare to get it back, but the case is proven when, if you have only 3 hearts and you try and sell him a life essence, then he'll refuse to take it because he refuses to make you anything less than human. So, however, there's also curses in previous Zelda games, like the Skulltula curse that you find of people who wanted unimaginable wealth and sold their souls for it. So it makes you wonder, like, this guy would be able to strike that bargain, and yet now he refuses to take from you to the point that you no longer have any life essence. So he claims to have not mended his ways, and yet he's the only explanation we really have for those curses. And he refuses to make you less than human. So it makes you wonder if he mended his ways and he just sort of talks big so that he doesn't come off as soft, you know? He's got to have that businessman type of thing. So anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. It turned out a little bit long, but that's alright. I did the amiibos and I talked to the horn statue and I did that. So yeah, I'm going to go cut down some wood, sell some things, cook some things, and then I'll meet you guys back here. This has been Kane. Stay safe and sane. I love you all. Take it easy.